Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to go over 5 of my favorite spring flies. These flies are really good up in the Northeast, and I just wanted to share them. The first fly I'm going to go over is the hare's ear. This is a nymph. It's a little bit smaller. I usually get mine in a size 10 or a 12. This works great for a dry dropper setup. You put a dry at the top, put this, a foot or two behind that, float it down through some riffles, and it works very well that way. A lot of people are doing this with a Euro nymph as well. That works insanely well. You just have to make sure to get it closer down towards the bottom. The next one on the list is a black stone. This one's a black woven stone nymph. I have a lot of luck with these this time of year. They tend to be coming off the bottom of the rocks and all of that because of the high flow of the water. So you'll see these more common this time of year, especially the black. Later in the year, you'll get into the Yellowstone and all of that. But for the spring fly, I tend to go with the black woven stone. After that, we have the golden retriever. This one is a very good streamer. I like it because you can either strip it through the water, or you can let it float and kind of just drift down across a seam, and they tend to go right after that. If you're stripping it in, I do a little bit of a few strips. That way it does a swimming pattern, and then kind of let it sink a little bit. That way it imitates a wounded bait fish. The next one, a lot of people really rely on this. This is the floating smelt. You'll see them in all sorts of different designs. I like this design quite a bit. It holds up, it floats very well. A lot of people will take this and turn it into a tail. You take this and you drift it on the top of the water, and you'll have very, very good luck with that. The last one on the list, and probably my favorite out of all of them, is the Bead Headed olive woolly bugger. This one has a little bit of crystal in it, and I find this time of year that crystal just gives it a little bit of flash and zing. That way, in that real murky, dark, heavy flow water, it pops out just a little bit better, and they'll chase after it. This is by far my favorite of all the spring flies. I do the best with it, and it really cleans up. Thank you for watching my video. If you could put in the comments your opinions on which are your favorite spring flies, as well as liking and subscribing, that would be great. Thank you again.